is Josiah, and I play drums in the Valenzetti equation. The sound's way different, and we're way different people, and it's not a completely different lineup, but like as people and as musicians, we're a lot different. So we wanted to start a new band, almost, and so we decided on the new name. I guess I didn't really start playing drum sets until about middle school, but it wasn't really serious. Like I had a drum set, but I maybe touched it like a few times a month. But about, I'd say once we started like Silhouette of a Downfall, that was when I really started getting intense about drumming, really practicing my rudiments and all that junk. But my parents have been a big thing with music. They've always been supportive, that me and my brothers and sister, that if there's something we wanted to do in music, they would try to help us out financially and support us no matter what we wanted to do.
Machine when it comes to drums. Like over the past 2 years, watching this guy get better at drums is amazing. Yeah. But like literally, like I mean, as a musician, I mean, honestly, to have actually met and been friends with, he is probably the best musician I know. Just based on how much he's done for this album, how much he's done for this band. I mean, he cares so much about this band and all of us. It's like his baby. Yeah.
Most influential bands. I'd say like close to us, like our style would be like, of course, In the Midst. And like August Burns Red was a big one towards the beginning, but now like I'm really a death metal guy, so I like Nile and Behemoth is really big influence. I just love the dark atmosphere they have, and one that I'm really getting into lately that I'm really has really inspired me a lot is Aegean, and the atmosphere that they have with their music. I really love that.
A perfect play for the first time in my life. I am ready for the sake of writing, living for the sake of living, loving for the sake of loving, and now live.
When Josiah first joined the band, I was like super guitar queen at the time, and I mean, like, I kind of lost a little bit of skill because I went through this patch where I didn't play that much, and then like Josiah, when he joined, he was like, I don't really play drums all like that, and then it was funny because I'd play stuff and like I'd push him a little bit, like I'd write these breakdowns, I'd be like, dude, try and write something in this breakdown, and then he'd be like, I don't know if I could do that, and then he'd come back like either the next week or in 10 minutes, and he'd be like, alright, let's try it, and then it'd be like, we just push each other like constantly, and then it got to the point where Josiah surpassed me and started pushing me as a guitar player, and like, I feel like I need to catch up now a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, in my opinion, drums are definitely way more hard than playing guitar.
Oh my gosh.
And that's probably why a good drummer like Josiah is hard to come across. Like,
that's right.
uses a Pearl Export drums, 10 and 12 inch rack toms, 16 inch floor tom, 22 inch bass drum, 14 inch snare drum, zillion cymbals, all of them, an Evans head, Vic Firth sticks, 5B. For the album, I did a lot of the writing, probably the majority of it. But so I had this idea that I brought to these guys. I was getting not sick of the stuff we were playing, but bored, I would say, would be a good way to put it. That it was more of a metalcore, hardcore sound, which, I mean, I'm not saying I don't like that, but that's not what I have a passion for. So I kind of brought this idea to everyone, and I was like, I want to be heavier, basically. So I was like, I want to be heavier, and then I had a rough idea for the album of, because I've always loved one of my favorite bands, Dream Theater. They do like concept albums, and every song has a story. And one of my favorite albums is their Scene from a Memory album, which is a real big influence, at least concept-wise, not really musically, but concept-wise, where it's a big story, big long songs, and basically one giant song. Faith for me, like the word faith, describing faith for me, I've talked to these guys before about this idea that I have of, if I told you that I thought I could fly, you probably wouldn't believe me. You'd probably think I'm just talking out my butt and I'm trying to get attention and just, or whatever you want to say. And then, so then the only way for me to prove that I actually believe that I can fly to you, or to even actually to show that I have faith, I have to do that action. So I can't say I believe I can fly unless I am not afraid to fly. I'm not afraid to attempt to fly. Then that is true faith. So for me, I can't just say I'm a Christian and I believe in God and then do nothing. There is faith. My favorite book, James, talks about how faith is built on your works. For faith and works are not completely apart. You can't just have faith, you can't just have works. You gotta have both. So if you're interested and you really like concept albums and stories, big stories, then this is the album for you. And if you like brutal, heavy, fast stuff, then this is the album for you. If you like both, then you should love this album.